Yeah, I think I'm ready for another fan hack to wee-rire my brain. Yeah, it's been long enough.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome to Morrow's Golden Country. I've heard very good things about this hack. I have seen it mentioned as one of the best, alongside Hagen White and Cerulean Crescent. So, yeah, I know nothing about this game, as always. I like to play through my fan hacks blind as possible. Oh god, that says lunatic on it. For those who wish to suffer, not for the faint of heart. I'm gonna go middle of the ground. Do I have the balls, though? No, I'm neutered. I do not have the balls. So, yeah. This is a blind playthrough. So, please be careful with your comments. I don't want to enable gameplay modifiers. I guess. Oh! Oh, okay. Enable a player growth mode. I don't know what that means, so I'm going to go no. I'm not going to enable reverse mode. I'm pretty sure that's reverse lunatic. I'd rather die. Ooh, I can have one RN? Yeah, I'm having one RN. I'll do that much. I can't wait to regret that decision when I miss a 70% 5 minutes from now. What did you need me for? I'll keep this brief. You're a man of unlimited potential. Oh, Megumi. From Jujutsu Kaisen. And yet, you have made a mistake most untenable. Still, I believe there is room for compromise. For you to grow from this. I've written for you a modest proposal. If you take the deal and render us your assistance, you'll be a free man. And it would simply be a shame for one like you to remain shackled. Give me some time to think on the matter? Oh, but of course. The plan is one of a grand scale anyways. Just know that if you join us, you will be remembered. As it stands, you are to be forgotten by history. A true pity of fate. Now, feel free to take your leave. Of course. Alright. This criminal may be nothing, or he may be everything. But with our future at stake, every card must be played. And on that note, I believe it's time for him to pay his dues. Surely he will understand that he brought everything unto himself. Cool. The mysterious Black Void has some interesting things to talk about. Alright, let's see. We got the blue place. We got the green place. We got the green place, but different green. We got the red place. We got orange. We got tan, light brown, and yellow places. And then fucking this dumbass continent hasn't even unlocked its East Country yet. Fucking imagine if that were true for, like, America, and we just didn't unlock Rhode Island. Elba Core Calendar, year 590. The continent of Ulmaron. In legend, the world was once a formless thing, brought into being by the creator god Opistus. As man developed, so too did an array of great nations. Central among these is Dost, a land of eternal progress. Is that one of the ones blocked by the text box? Advanced in science and society both, the Dulstian Alliance comprises many noble provinces, banded together for military and academic purposes alike. At the extreme northern edge of Dalst lies Ercone. Ercone, fucking who knows. A small territory which holds little influence currently, thanks to the disgraceful actions and subsequent exile of its lord. Since then, Blair, the heir to Ercelin, has tirelessly worked towards restoration of the territory's influence, which has culminated in an outing, one calling Blair to the Naelstrom territories of Dalst to resolve an apparent civil dispute. Blair prepares to set off towards re-legitimizing Ercelin. As humanity strides onward oblivious, the world is waking to a new era. Okay, let me see. Let me look. This seems to be our lord. All right, let me see here. Blue. All right, off to a good start. So this is the place. Naelstrom territory? Oh my god, she's fucking purple! Alright. You're starting off with someone who's purple, and that's my favorite color, so you're off to a good start. Should be. Don't see any signs of what the council reported. Well, I can't go back empty-handed. Need to impress them somehow. I'm sure you did when you took their suggestion of doing this alone seriously. How was I supposed to know that was a joke? And that there is the problem with the council. You'd think they'd spare at least a handful of troops. But I digress. Hold. I think I see something ahead. Looks like some rebels. And I see as well. Should we try talking to them? Look at them, Blair. They're not going to listen to you. And I'm sure the council would prefer they be eliminated anyway. Right. Well, should we get started? Are you sure you're all right with all this? Of course. Oh, very well. Get in there with your magic when you can. I've known swordplay for some time, and I've also a staff. Oh, swords and staves. All right. We got ourselves a Lachesis. I'm cool with that. As long as we're decently careful, we should be fine. We can handle this. I know we can. Hello there. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. Hello there. Welcome to Fire Emblem, the Morrow's Golden Country. One quick note before we begin. This hack makes many changes to basic Sacred Stone's gameplay. To see a list of general system changes, press A on an empty tile and go to the journal. From there, you'll be able to find not just mechanical explanations, but also snippets of lore. Keep checking on the guide. New entries will be added as you progress. Alright, so you're going to keep giving me Ansem reports, and I have to keep reading the Ansem reports to understand what's going on. Alright, I've played Kingdom Hearts. I know how this works. Also, note, you can change your difficulty and options. The change applies when saving and loading the game. One more thing. An autosave has been created just now. If you wish to reset this map, hit resume on the main menu. That'll get you back here without repicking campaign modifiers. Good luck! I hope you enjoy your time in Ulmaron. Alright. So, Blair... Does that say Paragon over there? That's the Paragon... No, that's the charm icon, not Paragon. Okay. I'm assuming if I hit... Yep. Okay. This is good music. Okay. So it looks like our Lord is your tradition... Oh, it tells you what level you get new skills. That's cool. Alright. Good magic base, good speed base, made of paper. Will become very strong, accurate, and fast, with a lot of luck to dodge attacks. But for the love of God, if she ever gets hit by something, she dies instantly. Okay, your traditional mage. Let me see those skills. Charisma. Okay, yes, that's charm. She's got charm. And supply. Okay. Let me see here. Age 17 pronouns she that... Oh! Okay, so we've got pronouns in the menu. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry. Yeah. I can't believe they made Fire Emblem woke by adding pronouns. I liked it better when Kaga was in charge and there were no politics. Anyways, I'm gonna go jack off to AI-generated Lysithia foot pics. Pre-time skip. Sorry, that was... I apologize. But I can't stop making fun of chuds. Age 17, pronouns she, they. The heir to House Ercoln. Idealistic and slightly naive. I'm sure this woman will go through no suffering and will simply be a nice woman whose kindness is never challenged. Erin. Trickster. Oh, okay, so she's a pre-promoted... thief. So we're doing awakening shit with this. That's cool. I've always liked the Trickster class. Alright, she's decently fast. Oh, God, that's a lot of skill. And good speed. Alright, if I had to guess this woman's design space, it's that she is never going to deal much damage. Her strength and magic are going to be kind of low always. But that looks like rally luck down there. And she gets rally resistance and defense as she levels up. So she's a Jagan that will never be your best combat unit as the game goes on, but she makes up for that with useful rallies. If I am seeing that correctly. Yeah, that's rally luck. I should probably see if there's anything different about... Okay. And Erin. She, they. Blair's close friend and confidant. A crafty youth of unknown origins. Okay. Let me read that journal. Basic changes. If an item and skill has an arrow in it, press A to cycle to the next page. Hold L when entering battles to turn off animations. Holding L also lets you cycle equipped weapons when doing battle forecast. Hold R to speed up animations. Note that this may cause minor graphical bugs. Skill and item descriptions that refer to modifying protection will impact defense and resistance in combat. Oh, okay. So we're doing, I think it's what Shadow Dragon does, where, fuck. Having an S rank in a weapon gives you stats. Okay, that's cool. Oh, weapon effectiveness now increases hit as well as damage. Mounted units have a universal 28. Okay, so we're doing Thracia. That's a Thracia mechanic right there. The crit formula is skill minus 10. Red unit crit from skill is scaled by 66%, rounded down. Fair enough. In general, proofs, killer weapons, and reavers give double weapon XP. The Battle Parade shop will upgrade its inventory. Okay, alright, so some Hestia stuff, got it. Stealing doesn't have any speed requirements. Okay. Enemies will never steal, and you don't have to worry about inventory management with thieves. Aura skills with identical names do not stack. If a unit gets 2 copies of the same skill, they also don't stack. Terrain always gives an equal boost to defense and resistance. Supports have been completely reworked, are still based on proximity. Many weapons have significantly higher stats than vanilla. Enemies get more hit on higher difficulties. Also get hard mode bonuses, including... Oh my god. Alright, I've got it. Big brain. I increase the difficulty to Lunatic when I recruit an enemy, and then switch it back down to hard afterwards. I'm a fucking genius. I'm so much smarter than you. Like, it's insane. A unit's items are sent to a convoy upon their death. Okay, that's also Shadow Dragon. Monocycle effectiveness and high crit rate warning icons display. Okay, that's nice. Magic weapons do not grant weapon XP, but combat staves. Alright, promo means a weapons learned upon promotion. A number of events. A plus means that it must be that level in a promoted class if a skill is skipped. It's gone forever. Okay. Oh, okay, so we got a little reading. Okay. Blair von Ersolin likes companions, warm drinks. Dislikes, losses, condescension. Occupation, Lord of Ersolin. The Lord of Ersolin, and the heroine of this story. She's young and possesses a strong sense of justice, as well as a strong desire to prove herself. Thanks to her relative inexperience, she can also be rather naive. At a young... Okay, so there's... Alright, hold on. You know what? It's first episode. You all know what these are. At a young age, her father, the former Lord of Ercelin, was exiled for reasons kept secret to all but the most elite Dulcian nobles. It was declared that when she came of age and fully took control of her state, she would be given a chance to prove her allegiance. Eventually, she attended the North Orbrodia Academy, where she met Aaron, who'd become something of an unofficial vassal. Alright, I'll wait for Aaron so that we can actually have some gameplay. Look what we got here. Davilarn? His skill is the Void! Oh. Deserter. Disgraced soldiers who make a living by killing and looting. 24. Pronouns he, him. A Dulcian rebel who appears to be higher in the pecking order. Alright, we got some iron weapons. There's a vulnerary somewhere, okay. This is only chapter 1, so, you know, it's not going to be too crazy. And you're the one that drops the vulnerary. Alright, you're on a forest and you have a weapon triangle advantage over Aaron. But she can still do some damage. Okay, what's Awaken? From Pain, Awakening, Resolve. Okay, so that's a Radiant Dawn reference right there. One of my favorite chapter titles in the series. Real paintheads will remember that I put that on my best chapter titles in the series list. Okay, let's see. That's going to do 6 damage. That's going to be 12 damage. Going to bring it down to 14. Alright, and then I can use Awaken. Perfect. Or should I focus on this mercenary? Sure. So she looks like a rogue. That's cool. We got ourselves 5 whole EXP. And then I can... Hold on. No, she won't die. She'll be fine. Let's see what Awaken looks like. The enemy before me. Mustn't falter now. The energy within me. A primal magical essence. Shall deliver us to a glorious future. Alright, she hit him with the psychedelia rings. Alright. I got sidetracked, as I often do. You know what? I didn't look at what the fuck that blue square is. Probably should have done that. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, you see, I immediately just got hit by this game not having 2RN, because that 45 normally wouldn't hit me in a vanilla playthrough. What do we have here? Wait, is that Blair? What's she doing in Nailstrom Lands after so long? I'd seen reports on the recent uprisings. But to think she'd be acting on them? Whatever the case, it's my duty to help an old friend. I'll give these brutes a taste of what I can conjure. The marked has a save point. Interact with it to save your game. Do note that the suspend feature no longer exists to allow for save points. Saving is free in a non-committal action. Oh my god! Is this... That's Shadow Dragon save points! Oh my god, that's so hot! Hey, Kenneth! A Dark Mage. Is that Luna? Negates enemy defenses. Costs 4 durability. For a... Wait, hold on. Ooh, baby! That's hot! Oh, I'm in love with that. Kenneth, slap this guy's nuts off. That's crazy. Alright, let's have you chit-chat with you. Skills. What are skills? Oh, shove. Okay, Cool. Glad to see you, Kenneth. What brings you by, anyway? I was merely headed north to conduct some business for my father. But I should ask you that. Orders from Dalst. To stomp out these rebels single-handedly? Aaron's here, too. Alright. Clearly some miscommunication's been happening. Don't worry. I'll lend a hand. It's my territory, so it's my problem, too. I appreciate it, Kenneth. Good to see you again. Don't thank me yet. I'll show you what I've learned. I could use a vulnerary on her. Which will free up Aaron. Visit this house. Whoever lives here must have already evacuated. Oh, what's this note? If any heroes see this, please take this relic and save our town. It'd be wrong not to take this, right? A Pistis icon. Okay. Fair enough. That's a goddess icon. Gonna get myself a wee little bit of EXP. Alright. Blair would like some more love. Alright, so here's how this gets to go. We just wipe you out easy peasy. Not quite a level up, but, you know, And then Mr. Handaxe is going to get a heaping helping of Kenneth. And then Aaron's going to heal Blair. Is that Banjo-Tooie music? Hold on, is the healing music in this game Banjo and quite possibly also Kazooie? But that definitely felt like Banjo-Kazooie. I might just be a crazy person, but that sounds like the underwater theme from one of the Banjo-Kazooie games. Alright, Blair, here it is. Really quick. Alright. First level up of the Let's Play. Let me try the speed up. Oh, that's the in-game speed up. That's pretty good. Alright, Blair. This entire Let's Play is fucked. Everything is terrible. I will not achieve any happiness. My life is forfeit. Well, I mean, she's gonna be really hurt, but nothing's going to be, like, in danger, so... None wrong with just letting her almost fucking die. Oh shit, I forgot to check Kenneth's pronouns. I should do that before I misgender him for an entire Let's Play like I did poor Raleigh back in Hagen White. Accidentally transphobic for the dumbest reason in that Let's Play. Kenneth, 17, he, him. A young Dalstian scholar, and son of a famed general. To explain what I meant, back in Hagen White, there's a character named Raleigh. They are a non-binary person with long silver hair. I have a terminal condition known as One Piece brain. So when I read Raleigh, my brain read Rayleigh from One Piece. And I called them he, him, Rayleigh for like the entire LP. Because when I looked at them for the first time, my brain went, yup, that's silver-haired Rayleigh from One Piece. Hopefully, I don't make the same mistake. As long as no one in this game looks like someone from One Piece, I should be fine. Let's see, visit? Are you with Dalst? Yes. Oh, thank the heavens! These rebels have been performing vile acts to draw your attention. At this point, I don't even care what their cause is anymore. I just want to know that I'll live to see tomorrow. Please, take this and use it to save our village. Ooh. Some cool steel. Reen Schwarzer. I'm not making jokes, I'm just referencing other things. References can be a substitute for jokes and humor. But going back on the note about Hagen White, this is a blind playthrough, so please don't spoil major plot twists in the comments. That definitely happened to me with Hagen White, and I'm still kind of mad about it, not gonna lie. Oh, Kenneth, what are your growth rates, my good man? You do a lot of damage, you might not double, but thanks to Luna, you might not have to double. Alright. I will gladly take that. Also, wait, that archer, that's fucking... That's from Hagen White. Cool, an 80% magic growth. And you didn't level magic. You thought I'd be distracted by seeing Kyra's sprite. But anyways. Alright. Now I could have Aaron open the door. Or I can play this a little bit smarter. Kenneth, make sure you get rid of that archer before anything. Ouch. Okay, this should be easy enough. Let's just... Perfect. The in-game speed-up's pretty nifty. Alright, I'm pretty sure you don't have, like, any fears. Like, this guy's gonna hurt. Never mind. Right! That's 1 RN, baby! In a 1 RN system, 68% misses about a third of the time. That's not a safe hit at all. Level 3, level 2. Blair! Burn his nuts off. And I see no reason to have Aaron move at all. Alright, baby girl, show me what you got. God, I love 1 RN. I will surely not be saying anything different at a later point. Right now, though, 1 RN, a pretty nifty system. Alright, Blair. Perfect. Damn it. I wanted to give Kenneth this kill. Oh, well, I mean, Erin's been doing good shit. I should let her score a kill. I love this aspect of the, backgrounds in the GBA games. Stairs are considered an indoors tile. So even though we are clearly outdoors, any battle that takes place on a set of stairs, legally considered indoors for the sake of animations. This is the FE4 victory music. That's cool. Oh yeah. Yggdrasil has some good-ass music. Alright, let me look at Aaron's bio. Aaron Lero, homeland? Age 18, likes rationality, Blair. Dislikes treachery, inaction. Occupation? She, they. A level-headed young woman who often serves as the voice of reason among the group. She doesn't talk about herself much, but she's Blair's most reliable ally. Not much is known about Erin's past. Some say... I was about to make a Game Grumps joke, but there's, like, nothing about Erin Hansen I could say here. Like, what was I gonna say? Oh, she used to do a gameplay show? I'm so bad at this. Does she choose not to talk about it? Or is there something deeper? That's it! Huh. Well. Yeah, I got nothing. Alright, I should be easily able to kill this guy, but you know what? That's the wrong one. Kenneth, what's your story, my man? Alright. If fires are listed under your likes, it's already not a good sign. Kenneth von Nielstrom. Age 17. Likes, knowledge and fires. Dislikes, ignorance, wrath. Occupation, scholar. He, him. A young man from Dalst, and the heir to Nielstrom. He's a relatively cold cynic, but he still cares deeply for those he trusts. The son of a military man, Kenneth was raised to appreciate good tactics and orderly soldiers. He didn't quite inherit his father's martial prowess, but he did happen to be quite the scholar, which was more than fine for his father. Eventually, he was sent to study at the Northern Arbodia Academy, where he befriended Blair, despite their contrasting outlooks. Oh, look at that. Old school buddies unite. Anyway, set this man on fire. Does he not have a javelin? Oh, it's his second weapon. Alright, so that's 16 damage. That gets him down to 19. Or I could just do that. That's 26 damage. That gets him down to 9. Works for me! Hey, we're Dulcian too! Why are you fighting us? What's wrong with our protest? So what if civilians die? Better them over us, I say. Oh, fuck. I recognize this boss music. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Awaken has the better accuracy. Ugh, you scum! Signing us away to Extra. Well, this isn't the end. For you. Killing us won't make this... Dude, I understand that you're bleeding out and dying, but you gotta talk with so many ellipses. Like, that is 4 ellipses for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Granted, one of them's a contraction, but even if I'm being generous and saying 7 words, too many ellipses. Alright, that's too many. It's too much. Alright, there we go. She's had 1 shitty level up, 1 great level up. Works for me. Is that it? Have we won? I believe we have. The people living here need fear no longer. What happened anyway? Not to think you'd be dealing with our rabble. Orders from the council for Ersolin's re-legitimization. They chose to send a young girl, one with 0 combat experience, to quash a rebellion. Sometimes I truly wonder how Dulst's not collapsed yet. Sounds like you were concerned for us. How sweet of you, Kenneth. Anyway, it appears I can't escape being involved in this. If you two are to continue on this journey, I shall follow you. Clearly, without my level-headedness, you'll be digging early graves. I think Erin's pretty on top of things. You know, they've got it covered. Alright then. I guess you can call that payback for all the times I bailed you out, back at the academy. I had hoped we came to a mutual agreement to never speak of that again. Enough, you two. We ought to report this day's events. Let's depart. Okay. The Dalstian Expedition? Alright, that's just Fire Emblem 3, alright? Fucking Fire Emblem 4 music, Fire Emblem 3 title names, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn weapon descriptions. Like, It's like the people who made this like Fire Emblem or something. Crazy. Lady Blair, I see you're well. That I am, Sir Alcorian. Nailstrom went about as well as it could have. That's comfort. In the future, I shall ensure you're not sent alone. That's hardly your fault. The whole thing was Lady... Sterowise's idea. I will never understand her grim humor, but that's beyond the point. The Dulcian Council is currently unavailable, but they have left me your next assignment. There's still more to do? Ha! This girl thought she would only have to kill 10 men. She was not prepared for the cycle of violence that persists in every Fire Emblem. Unfortunately, the severity of your father's actions, which I hope I need not remind you of, have greatly diminished Ersolin's status. The Dulcian Council has agreed to initiate the restoration of Ersolin, provided that, and I quote, the state's heir sufficiently proves her absolute loyalty to the Dulcian Alliance. I won't say the standards aren't maddeningly high at times. What's next, then? Hardly anything to worry about, lady. You are simply to travel to the Dulst-Mevian border. There have been rumors of Mevianese forces assailing settlements. That sounds fairly reasonable. Not too much unlike Nailstrom. Oh, by the way, those rebels. They were raving about something to do with Yggdrasil. Our diplomatic talks with Yggdrasil. Do people not realize that diplomacy exists to avoid bloodshed? Though, it is concerning that we've gone several weeks without response. In any case, thank you for letting us know. I'll send word to the council. I believe it's now time for you to set off. Thank you, Sir Alcorian. I won't let you down. This girl does not know the suffering that she's in for. I can feel it. The former kingdom of Mevian. Since time immemorial, Mevian has been ruled by proud monarchies. 12 years ago, everything changed, when the freshly crowned king raised taxes to oppressive levels. Almost overnight, a rebellion formed, and a bloody civil war began. Eventually, the monarchy was overthrown, and a democratic republic was formed, where man could elect representatives. Thus began the golden age of the reborn Mevianese Republic. The nation maintains an uneasy peace with Dulst, as Dulstian nobility fears potential rebellion at home. Considering all of this, Blair is tasked with investigating the Mevianese border, following rumors of violence. Ooh. Well, here we are. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Stay alert. I feel as if that's about to change. If I'm not wrong, I think I see some Mevianese insignia. They appear to be approaching the nearby villages. They don't seem as if they're planning on outright pillaging, but this surely can't be good. Well, this appears to be what Sir Alcorian described. I believe it's up to us to drive them away. Oi! What are you lot doing? If you want to keep your heads, start running now! Well, you've made your choice. Nobility's on the menu tonight, fellas. Looks like we don't have a choice here. We should prepare for battle. If we hold out long enough, they'll give up. Hopefully. Is that Final Fantasy VI music, by the way? Anyways. Ooh, this is some lush green. Alright, Mark. He, him, 28-year-old. Commander of a Mevianese patrol. Aggressive towards foreigners. Oh, that's always a good description. Yeah, aggressive towards foreigners. That's what we're calling it. Oh, fuck, there's a Reaver. Alright, I gotta remember that that guy's there. Alright. How's the base? Oh, okay, it's... Base basics! Where are we? We're in the base, Blair. We are in the base, Blair. Jesus Christ, I read two words back to back that begin with B and my brain gets stun-locked. You should know this place. It's where we can just sit back and talk before the battle. I suggest talking to everyone you can. Good things will surely happen. You might get interesting items, meet new allies, or grow closer to current allies. I'll keep an eye on that and post a list of noteworthy topics. If something's really important, I'll be sure to mark it as such. And if talking might strengthen a bond, I'll make it clear who's involved. Tracking all those might be hard. Probably gonna limit each person to 5 bonds at once for my own sake. With different people, mind. Don't feel pressured to bond with someone you don't really want to. There'll surely be more opportunities with more people in the future. And don't be surprised if opportunities to bond appear during a battle either. Right, I see. Sorry I dragged on a while. Always have to be thorough. Did you get all that? Yeah, of course, definitely. Hey, do I get anything for this one? Take this? I found it on the ground. Wow, what a lucky find! That's cute. Alright, really quick, let's make sure the vulneraries are well dispersed. There was another base, wasn't there? Oh, Blair and Aaron, sure. So we're to stop Mevanese interloping? I believe that's the case. Why us, though? Surely they've better options. I'd imagine it's a test of sorts, seeing if you can handle this. I'd imagine that Dulce wouldn't just hand your family title back, after what your father did. Surely there's a more reasonable test of trust than this. Unfortunately, this is how it is. At least you're not alone. Very true. I might have forgotten to say this, but thanks for sticking with me. I mean, we've known each other for years. There's no chance I'd leave you alone. I'm glad to hear that. Come, let's prepare to advance. Alright, the friends have a rank of C. Are they friends or are they scissor sisters? This is a Fire Emblem fan hack, so I'm assuming heterosexuality is not on the menu. But Kenneth, you might have a chance yet. Anyways. How the fuck do I do this? I mean, I probably have Aaron and Kenneth shove their magic directly into this guy's butthole, right? And then they're not gonna die instantly to that guy, so... yeah. I do believe... oh, wait, hold on. Are we out of time in the episode? Probably, but it's a series opener. What's that commotion out there? Probably check it out. Though there are lots of people nearby. Probably can't take them all out on my own. Ah, you know what? Screw it! I can take on all you chumps. None of you will stand in my way. Hear that, world? Natasia's got an axe with your name on it. Okay, so it's a survive map. This is a Square Enix game when you're flying around in an airship, I think. This feels like airship music. Is this Chrono Trigger? No, Natasia, she, her, age 18. A commoner from rural Dastian village. Bold and unyielding. Is that Zeal over there? Fiery blood. 4 HP when HP's not at max. Okay, so it's vengeance. Holy fuck, that's a lot of strength. By God, will she ever get 120% HP? Is that really necessary? Oh, it's because her defenses don't exist. Fair enough. 85 strength growth. Fellas, or ladies who like ladies, if your potential lady partner does not have an 85% strength growth, you really need to reevaluate who you're into. Your future children must inherit at least that much strength. Alright, level 3. Let's end the first episode with another Blair level up. Ow. Not awaken. We don't need awaken. Blair, show us the goods. Cool. I love that you got strength and not magic and speed that actually matter to you. I think that is very cool that you did that. The law of averages dictate that these are all going to balance themselves out in the end. I'm just bitching to bitch. Because you gotta remember, bitching gives you super strength. Wow. Holy oh, because you have a Lance Reaver. Right, the Reaver. Right. I literally just looked at that and then already forgot. Well, I should end this episode before I embarrass myself further.